Alright guys, so we got a data download last night. It did not bring a ton of new stuff, but we do have a brand new LR. We indeed have a new LR OOB, which I do think is long overdue. I know there's been I've seen like a lot of, I guess I would say negativity. People aren't too excited about LR OOB and LR Super Baby 2, but I mean, quite honestly, it's better than the constant Gogeta, Vegito, Goku cards. There wasn't a good OOB in Dokkan. I did a rainbow video for the SCR MAJUUB, and he's horrible. So, this is good. Actually giving us a good version of OOB, I like a lot. And then the same thing with Super Baby 2. Super Baby 2 is actually going to be pretty damn decent. So I'm sure as a summonable LR. So that'll be good. There'll be a better version of Baby in Dokkan. So as you guys can see, there's really only the two new units right now. By the way, LR OOB is 100% the new Battlefield LR. Because he starts out as LR, so you could tell that's where you would get him from. So the next version of Dokkan Battlefield will introduce LR OOB. So let's go ahead and take a look at the translations and a bunch of other things. I also wanted to point this out, right? So we have Vegeta Jr. right here. He drops tomorrow night. Now, along with Vegeta Jr., he starts out as base form. You awaken him, with this, the medal from the story event, kind of just the way you do with Goku Jr. But then there also is an EZA for Vegeta Jr. coming. He is indeed going to get an EZA. We could even scroll down right here to see his, EZA stats and stuff. So that's going to be really cool. I'm really, really down with that they're going to give us another EZA and another EZA unit. And here's the thing. I'm quite certain that this is going to be a brand new EZA because he has his own medals. I was thinking they might just have him EZA with Goku Jr.'s medals, but it does look like they're going to give him a completely brand new EZA. So that is hype. Obviously that's a lot of free stones for players. And this one should be incredibly easy because I would presume he's weak to the Goku's lineage category. Since Goku Jr. was weak to the Vegeta's lineage, I think Vegeta Jr. will be weak to the Goku's lineage. So that will make this probably the easiest EZA in the game, I would think. So that'll be good for everyone. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at the translations, courtesy, of course, of my boy Gresh right here. So, the Super Saiyan Vegeta Jr. after his EZA, he's Hybrid Saiyan category leader, 3 key and 77% stats, or physical type 2 key and 30% the stats. So not really a big deal. You're probably not going to use Vegeta Jr. as a category leader for the Hybrid Saiyan team too often. His super attack is the Victory Rush, which raises defense for 1 turn and does supreme damage to the enemy. His passive, My Real Power, own attack and defense 60% at the start of turn, and then he gets 2 key and 50% attack for 5 turns after receiving an attack. So he's going to be absolutely amazing for our free-to-play unit because these attacks, the 2 attacks are going to multiply into each other. This is like a Tech Beerus or an LR Beerus passive. So Vegeta Jr. is going to be very, very good. He's going to be able to do a lot of damage. I would presume by looking at him, he'll be able to hit 1.5 million attack stat at least, which is going to be really, really nice, again, for a free-to-play unit. I think he actually could be a pretty good option for the Vegeta's Lineage team, so that's cool. His links are Saiyan Lineage, Royal Lineage, Infighter, GT, Super Saiyan, Golden Warrior, and Shattering the Limit. His links will be fine for the Vegeta's Lineage team. Things like Royal Lineage, GT, Saiyan Lineage will work out quite well along with Super Saiyan. And he's on the Hybrid Saiyan team and the Vegeta's Lineage team. So, boom. Vegeta Jr. looks really good. I like what they did with Vegeta Jr. Both him and Goku Jr. are actually pretty damn good units. I like that. They are really not scared to give us good free-to-play units anymore, especially because there's so many teams. There's so many different variants of so many teams you can run that they're now giving us really good free-to-play units Goku Jr., Vegeta Jr., and the Coat Super Saiyan Blue units, to use on certain teams. It's just very, very nice. Because, like, even though there's Evolution Blue Vegeta, you can't use him on the movie hero team, but you have that awesome EZA coat blue Vegeta on the movie team. So they're doing very, very good there. Okay, and then here we have Oob. Now, Oob has a lot to him. He is indeed a transformation unit. So we've got another one into the game. Doesn't look like either of these characters have active skills. So we'll see, how, hesitant they are to use them. I probably wouldn't be surprised if Baby, the Super Baby 2 card, does have an active skill, however. That would make sense to me. So, this is LR Oob. His leader skill is Resurrected Warriors category key 3 and 100% the stats. So, I mean, that's fine. That's, a free-to-play revived warrior category leader. It's not really too bad. His 12 key super is the Kamehameha, which does colossal damage and lowers attack. And then his 18 key is the Disastrous Ki Blast, which does Mega Colossal and lowers attack. So, lowering attack, always very useful. Now, his passive here, own ki increases depending on amount of HP remaining. I like that. Max of 6 additional ki, higher HP results in a higher boost. I do like that a lot. That's good. LRs that either give themselves ki or make it easier to get their 18 key supers, that just makes them a lot better. And then he gets own attack and defense up to a max of 90%, the higher HP that he has. He should be pretty damn good, even as a free-to-play LR, because, of course, he has LR stats. Let's go ahead and take a look at what he's working with here. 17,000 attack, I guess, is a bit low, but he should still be able to do pretty good. Yeah, and this is him maxed out as well. And then he does have 11,000 defense, so he's going to be a very good defensive unit there. Yeah, he's fine. He's definitely A-okay. Okay, so that's his passive, right? I do think he'll be pretty good, but let's take a look at his links, too. So he's got Infighter, Revival, Tough as Nails, Cold Judgment, Kamehameha, GT, and Legendary Power. And he's on the Revived Warrior category and the Transformation Boost category. I mean, Revival, on the Revived Warrior team, you definitely would be able to get that. But GT, I don't know. I feel like even with the extra 6 key he gives himself, getting his 18 key super is probably not going to be a consistent thing for Oob. We'll see how he works once we're actually using him on teams, but I don't know how often you're going to be able to get that 18 key super with him. And then you fuse with Mr. Boo or Fat Boo when HP is 40% or below. So at the very least, there's no turn restriction here, which is very, very good. But I mean, 40%, that is low. That's low. That's, depending on how good your team is, that could be hard to get. So I don't know how often Oob will transform, but at least there is a chance you could get it right away, right? So after, you fall below 40% HP, he transforms into MAJUUB, where his 12 key is the Majin Beam, which does colossal and lowers attack. And then his 18 key, the Cyclone Stream, causes Mega Colossal and greatly lowers attack. That's good. You do not see a lot of units greatly lower attack anymore. He's got it on his 18 key. Of course, it's going to be very hard to get to this point because he got to transform. Then he's actually got to get his 18 key. So let's see what his passive is. So passive is Boo and Oob. Recover HP by 40% one time only. So obviously when he transforms, he recovers 40% HP. Then he gets own attack and defense 100% at the start of turn. Randomly change one type of colored key sphere to rainbow. And key 2 in addition per rainbow key sphere obtained. Okay, so MAJUUB is really good. Like once he transforms, that's really good. Because this same effect right here, randomly change one type of color key sphere to rainbow, that's the same thing that the Tech Super Saiyan God Goku does that I absolutely love. I've found that it is just a very, very strong ability. And then the fact that he's going to get 3 key from rainbow key spheres. So MAJUUB should be able to 18 key super about as often as LR, Vegeta, or Gogeta do. And then here's his links. Cold Judgment, GT, Legendary Power, Rival Duo, Master of Magic, Majin, and Fused Fighter. Now, you know what's funny about this? You know what is just so hilarious about this? This LR MAJUUB is on the Revived Warrior team and the Transformation Boost team. You know what unit is not on either of those categories? STR MAJUUB. So even for just shits and giggles, if you want to run them as a rotation, You definitely can't do it on either of this guy's categories. Oh man, that that's a bit disappointing there. Interestingly enough, too, this Oob, this is Oob that fights Super Baby 2 on the Planet Plant. It'll be interesting to see if when the LR Super Baby 2 comes out, if he is going to have a Baby Saga category leader skill or anything like that. It will be very, very interesting to see, because this is another unit that would be on the Baby Saga category. We have SCR Super Saiyan 4 Goku. I'm sure the LR Baby would be from that category as well. Like, we're starting to get some that potential category is starting to get buffed quite a bit. Like, I think they could combine the Black Star Dragon Ball Saga and the Baby Saga together, boom, since, Baby sort of appears in the Black Star Dragon Ball Saga anyway. And then that category could be decent now, because we've got a few LRs in there. You still got Super Saiyan 4 Goku in there. Hopefully they do that. A new category with Super Baby 2 would be really nice. Now, we have one more thing to go over. This is interesting. So, there's this campaign in the second part of the anniversary, Black Smoke Shenron missions. We have these stages that we can go ahead and knock out. Now down here we have some translations by Goresh. So the following stages need to be cleared in order to successfully complete each Black Smoke Shenron mission. There seems to be a part of a new event, the Wish to Shenron, according to DBZ.space. Now, what's interesting about these stages, right? Here, we'll go through these. So, there's the Pilaf Gang World Domination. That's the start of Dragon Ball, when, Kid Goku and them were fighting Pilaf. Mercenary Tao. Then, of course, Demon King Piccolo comes in. The Saiyans show up. The two remaining on the Dying Planet, that's Goku versus Frieza. Then we skip the Android Saga. I know exactly why. I'll explain in a second. And we go straight to Majin Vegeta. And then we go to the final battle against Kid Buu. The reason they picked these stages is because in the Shadow Dragon arc, the Shadow Dragons, each one of the Shadow Dragons, they correlate to a wish that was made prior in the series. I don't remember exactly which dragon correlates to which wish. I know for sure that the first one, this is where, what's his name? Oolong wishes for a pair of panties, right? And then this was Oceania Shenron was created basically because of this wish. So that's why they're choosing these specific stages. This one right here, there was a wish Goku made to revive Upa's father, Bora, who was killed by Tao. This is the wish that King Piccolo uses to make himself young again. This was the wish to revive Goku right here. This was the wish to teleport everyone except for Goku and Frieza to Earth. Right here, Resurrection of the Prince. This one was a wish Bulma made to revive all the people who had been killed by Vegeta at the World Tournament. And then the last one, what? I actually can't remember what the last wish that was made was. Oh, was this? I think this is erasing everyone's memories of Majin Buu. That's the one that was used, because during the battle with Kid Buu, the dragon that they're using is Porunga, right? So I believe this wish right here was erasing everyone's memories of Majin Buu. So that's why they kind of completely skip over the Android Saga, and things like that. Although, was the wish to revive everyone after the androids showed up, that might not have been one of the Shadow Dragons. I would actually have to go back and double check, but that's definitely why these 7 stages are the way they are. So these seem to be part of a new event, and what's interesting about these stages is there is a certain requirement for them. So, you have to use an Oolong item here, which makes sense, because Oolong kind of jumps in and says, oh, let me wish for panties. Mercenary Tao just gets his ass beat by Goku. Use the Link skill Turtle School, and it makes sense, because, Kid Goku, Master Roshi, and them were fighting. For the Saiyans, use a Pure Saiyan category, probably just a unit and not the whole team. Use the Link skill Super Saiyan for the Frieza and Goku stage right there. None required for the Super Saiyan 2 Majin Vegeta stage. And then use a Buu Saga category unit, I presume, for the final one. There's also more punching machine missions. Nothing new, just hit harder and get more rewards. Yeah, oh good. Yeah, because so many people have completed the original punching event, right? Yeah, then there's new EZA missions and stuff for the story event for Vegeta Jr., as well as Vegeta Jr.'s EZA. So already we do have quite a bit of interesting things coming. Now, if you guys are watching this right when I make this live, 3 a.m., in 3 hours, the live stream is actually going to be on air. So, we'll see if they might show us LR Super Baby 2. I think there's a possibility of that, and any other new stuff. But it does look like there's going to be a lot of content to do so far in part 2 of the 4-year anniversary celebration. I'm down for all this. I'm excited. Let me know what y'all think of Vegeta Jr. and Oob. I think Vegeta Jr. I think Vegeta Jr. is probably going to be more relevant to a lot of people because Oob is probably going to cost a ridiculous amount of Battlefield gems, and it's just going to take forever to get him. But Vegeta Jr., is amazing, and everyone is going to be able to use him, and he's going to be good right away. He's going to be easy to EZA, so that's really awesome. Thanks for watching, and I will catch y'all next time.